All right. This is the last video I'm doing. Yo, I forgot about the patches. Excuse me. My name's Hannah. Please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I would have so appreciate it. Talk about service dog stuff here, regular dog stuff here, disability stuff here, chit chat, you know, ask questions if you want to. I forgot about the patches. Not all my patches are here. I know before I showed you guys like my patch book in a couple videos before. In New York, I did not bring that patch book. That patch book is like on its last leg. But on Amazon, I found a very nice patch book and I love it. It's a little bit bigger and heavy duty, but this is what it looks like. And you can also travel with it. So this is how big it is. And it has loop on the front. So you can put patches here on the front here. And it zips up. It has like a double zipper. So you'll see some of my regular patches you've seen before. I'm not going to touch too much on those at all. You're going to see the new ones I'll show you. So one thing I do want to show you guys is like this is what the patch book looks like. I forgot how many pages it says. I think it has 6 pages, but like this is the first page. This page doesn't come off, but it's attached to the front of it. So this has looping, you can stick patches on it. But on the back side of this one, where my one piece one is on, there is a zip part, a clear zip part where you can put stuff in there. And I've been putting my patch tabs in there. So like right now I'm gonna put the patch tabs I already showed you back in here. So I will be showing my vest in here, so you will see the patch set for the mermaid one, not that, and you will see a vest for this Stitch one. So I put them in here and they fit perfectly. I could fit so many more in here, so that's where I put all my tabs. And then this patch set I just made like the day before, like 2 days ago. So whoopsies, this is my first patch set that I've actually made on my machine. I'm so proud of myself for it. Let me see if I could take it out, show you guys a little bit better. Yeah, so I made this. So this is my first patch set I've made on my machine for myself that you know, I didn't have to like split it or anything. There's a small flaw here on it, but it's fine. What's funny is that I unintentionally made this to match the Biothane collar with the big yellow bow on the front. When I looked, I was like, hold up, I didn't know. I honestly just wanted like to do it in our girly colors, because our girly colors are like, you know, pink, aqua blue, and yellow. And these are all those colors. So it says service dog, ignore me. Next one says service dog, do not distract. Alert and response, stay back, has a no talk, touch, and eye contact. And then the circle one says service dog, I'm working with Abo. Lilac is also kind of a part of it, but not too much. I just want them to contrast. So it has like a purple, like a lilac sparkle, just cute like bow, and then like the thing around here is lilac. So this is my first patch set. I also made saddles, like how you see the Y front saddle shape vest. I made one, but it's a straight front. And then the Little Mermaid one I had shown you before, this is from Sew What Co. Yeah, Sew What Co. for the patch top I showed you before, and the leash wrap in the other video. So it says the little service dog. I didn't even realize till I got it that it says the little service dog. I was like, oh snap, that kind of fits Coconut because he's, you know, little. I wasn't paying attention. So this one has metallic thread. So both side patches says the little service dog. The square one says stay back, don't be a dingle hopper, with a fork going through Ariel's hair. And then the almost circle one, but it looks like a doorway arch, says keep your fins to yourself. So I got this just in case I didn't make an ocean set, which I'm gonna make for myself. It's one of the ones I'm gonna try and make because I got 2 Phoenix pack harnesses coming, because I'm gonna leave 1 or 2 here. One or two of them are staying here in New York. So because that, as you guys know, if you guys don't know, Phoenix Pack is his most comfortable piece of gear. Like, that got me into like loving patches. And I ordered one in green vinyl. It has the same 4 patch swatch, so green vinyl, blue webbing, and then the other one I wanted a girly one, so I got split vinyl and I got custom vinyl that I ordered myself and I sent to her. Half of it is pink, half of it is yellow. No, half of it is pink, half of it is the blue vinyl. So it's a split vinyl, and then the webbing on the outside is yellow. So since those are because I wanted a girly one and I wanted one in her professional colors. That one's supposed to be my jungle. I was supposed to get the ocean one, but I didn't get an ocean one, which is fine. Then this one I bought from my friend, Darling Dog Gear. I designed these, she made them. So it says psychiatric and PTS service dog, Bichon on duty, tiny but mighty, and then this says access required by law, and it's on this pretty blue sparkle fabric. I have the same blue sparkle fabric here, and I said I'm going to make a tab to match. Look, I have the exact same blue sparkle, so I'm going to make a patch tab to match, and I'm happy about that. And then this little one you see here at the bottom, I did in a trade for her. We did a trade, so she made me Mulan patches. So this is the circle one. It says honor the vest with Mulan like silhouette with her hair when she was gonna go do the matchmaking thing. Okay, so that's that. And then this one on both side. Oh, jeez. Both side patches. I gotta fix it. Both side patches say service dog, stay true. And then the square one says distractions question mark, and then dishonor, and then it has Wushu doing, remember how he says dishonor on you, dishonor on your cow, like that. So these ones are also part of the Mulan set. Has the little like cloud like you see in Mulan. And then these 2 blue ones are part of one I got from Healing Pup Sewing. This one says do not pet, respect the vest. And then this one says access required, visit ADA Gov. So I might sell these ones. I feel like I've never really. Funny thing is, all the year I have you think like, ooh, I impulsively buy. I actually think over a majority of the purchases I make, and the majority of the purchases I make are all customs. And I usually don't like, ooh, custom, let me buy today. I usually think on it for a whole month or 2 before I buy it. I feel like these ones, I think I love these ones because of the blue vinyl, but I'll probably sell these. So these are the 2 patches that came with it. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I'll sell these, honestly. This one says service dog, give a space both sides. These are brand new. I haven't used them yet. This comes with how many pages? If I count the ones attached to the front and the back, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know what? Let me count the page, not each side of the Velcro, Hannah. If I don't include in the Velcro, the loop Velcro that's stuck to the front and the back of the thing, it's 1 page, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 6. The rest I bought my this and my Tarzan ones, which you guys have seen in the past. But like as I said, loop is in the front and the back. So those are the ones I had. Coconut's working tomorrow. I asked both my friends which one. One friend said the Little Mermaid. The other one said the mint hybrid, which I have not shown yet. But yeah, I will show the mint hybrid first. You guys know my first hybrid is the one from Beck and Raven. Has not worn it. Probably will never will. But this one is special to me. So I've been working with Coconut to desensitize him to this, because he's never really worn a harness. So it says service dog on it. You can still see it. It's split vinyl, professional. I got it with 2 cape rings, and I got it with CB attachments, and the middle says working canine. I'm the type of person, and I think I've said this when I showed my Eevee one from Virgo Co. I prefer it. It's not a must, but it's a strong yes that my harnesses have CB attachments, and you'd say, hey Hannah, why if he's small? I've mentioned it, I'll mention it again just in case, you know, people are wondering, new followers. He's small, he's low to the ground. I get a CB handle. Mind you, I have a CB handle for my How to Train Your Dragon one. I might not, you know. So, you know, let me, if I'm being honest, since I've had this, I haven't put this on here. First time for everything. See if it fits. I'm very grateful when a shop is okay with you know, the CB attachment. When a shop isn't, that's perfectly fine. I am not like, I'm just like, ooh, not gonna purchase. I purchased from Virgo Dog Pool. I love their stuff. There I got my first harness from my prospect from there, the Cherry Blossom one. So like, love it. I actually wanted, I forgot something from them, but I forgot. I actually forgot. Crap. But yeah, that was the only harness I have from that I have for Coconut that doesn't have CB attachments, because I don't do that and I'm fine with it. But perfect example, he's low to the ground. A lot of people don't look down at all. I know he wears a vest, people already don't look down. Okay, but if he's wearing this, it's hot. He's wearing this. At least I put a CB handle. It's like, you know, they could read it. It says service dog on it. I don't even know, would this fit on here? Yeah, this is still a little too big. But like, just so you guys can see the thing. Walking. You can see this in case, because if you're walking from behind, I don't think anybody's, but if anybody walking from the side, behind, they see that. Another thing, emergencies. If there's an emergency, I'm unable to, you know, go all the way down to grab him. At least if I grab this, I kind of pick him up. And it's like, ooh, you gonna pull him up all the way just by, no. Just, and the other thing is for tactical stimulation. When he's doing DPT, I do touch him, rub him a lot, which he's fine with, nothing's wrong with it, but I do unintentionally do this. I fiddle with things, or especially for my behavior interruption or when I need stimulation. Playing with this or holding on to this, it does help a lot. So like, those are different reasons why. Also, it's just for aesthetics too. Some handlers do that. But just in case you guys are wondering, also, for his tabs, I put a pull strap on his cape rings here, and I also put a tab. So sometimes I don't like to put tabs on the cape rings, because when he's walking, it hits him and it's a little uncomfortable. He doesn't, I was about to say anything. He doesn't act anyway, but I don't want to like dread having something on his back, because he's thinking like, oh, something is hitting me on my back constantly. So I use the CB attachments as well to put it so it's on the side, it's not hitting him. So yeah, and this part of the saddle is also split vinyl, if you guys can see it. You guys see it? I should just take it off. This he hasn't quite gotten used to the saddle yet. The harness he's gotten used to, because I kind of desensitized him a little bit to the How to Train Your Dragon one. But this one fits a lot better. Excuse me, and this one's a lot more neutral, a lot more professional. So we've been training in this one at home. I'll probably have him wear this tomorrow. I'll probably carry a vest too, in case this is a little bit too much for him. But this is the saddle. He has yet to get used to the saddle though. That's a little, because when it's on him, it kind of sticks, this back end kind of sticks up off his back a little bit, so it looks funny. So I'll have him wear this tomorrow, and still trying to figure out how far to put the saddle so that it lays flat on his back and it's not too whatchamacallit for him. Now we get to the good stuff. All the delicious vests. These are all money vests. First, we're going to go to the one I made, the saddle type one that are for the pink patches I just showed you. I tried this on him. I posted it on my Instagram. But this is his saddle vest. So this is what it looks like. It is a 13.5 inch. I a 5x2 fits on here perfectly, which I did not make, but I probably will. But the 6x2 fits on here. It just hangs over a little bit, doesn't bother him, he's fine. And then either the circle one fits here or the square one fits here. It is a quilted one I did, so this is like ocean threading I did. Like you see the octopus, the star, the fish, sea turtle, stuff like that. And this is my first time doing a Velcro one. Like how you see some of the other shops do it, I really want to try my hand at it. So that's what I did, and I searched high and low. I was very lucky with all the research I did. I found the perfect thing that I could do the quilted thing on, and I would be able to use Velcro patches on. It was my first try I did it, so I didn't have to do a lot of trial and error. So this is loop. It's a different kind of loop. It's not like the same one you see like in the Velcro book. And then all the vests I've made for him so far, every time I do them, I always end up making it that the thread is exposed on the bottom where it rests on his back. But this time I remembered. So instead the bottom looks like this. I use the mint fabric. So, and the thing is, he owns, as I think I showed you guys his tiger one. I have it here. I didn't bring the other one that he wore, but this one I have. This is a 12-inch. So he has not worn this in public yet. He has worn the professional one. So this one he has not worn in public yet. So this, I've never done a size comparison. Let me do one now. I don't know how to. It's just a wee bit bigger, you know what I mean? Yeah. So that's one. I made this myself, so I was also a tester to see if I would offer it in my shop. This one I got as a pre-made. I'm losing my voice. My throat hurts. I am almost done, guys, so bear with me. This one I got what was it? Captain K9 Attire when they were doing a pre-made sale a while back. This is the one he wore when he went to Michael's, where he worked recently, and he did phenomenal. You guys know I love cherry blossoms. My favorite flower in the whole wide world. That leaf sharp you see right there kind of goes with it. That's actually from my prospect. It was actually the first leaf sharp I got from Patience in Love, but I brought it back because, like, you know. But this is a pre-made, and like when they were asking, like, you know, what kind of pre-mades do you want to see, blah blah blah, I always like usually put, like, you know, cherry blossom, 13-inch, cherry blossom, and finally they did a cherry blossom one, and they didn't reach out to me, but they had like commented or something like that, and I said, oh my gosh, you made a cherry blossom, and she was like, yeah, da 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 da. She wasn't mean or anything like that. She just said like, yeah, whatever. And I was like, oh my word. I was like, finally. I've been asking, like putting in, because like they don't do customs or anything, but they do wonderful, beautiful, magnificent. They look like art pieces. Captain K9's Attire. I forgot her name. Crap. I just know her dog's name is Brian. But she does wonderful gear. Like, they're phenomenal. I have a I have the Velcro one I showed you guys before. I have yet to use it. I'll probably use it when I go back to NC, since like I'm loving it now. And then I have the secondhand one I got, the black one that says Task Train Service. I have it right here in front of me just in case, you know, professional thing. But this one's my favorite. Like, I talk and then I don't be showing it. I'd be like giving it suspense. It's not that suspenseful though. But yeah, this is the one he wore. It's a 13-inch. And it's like, it sits right there in the middle because it's like my favorite piece. So here it is. Has no pockets, but do you see how gorgeous it is? And I specifically said, I was like, okay, pink, cherry blossom, green, and they came through. And the thing is, usually when you give like suggestions or things you'd like to see in a pre-made sale, sometimes she'll make them, sometimes she won't. But the thing is, if she makes one that you like suggest and you're like, oh my gosh, you're like, ooh, you think like, ooh, it's mine. No, it's not yours. She makes like the suggestions people make, and when they go on her site, if you get it, you're lucky. If you don't, damn. But I was like refreshing that page, because this stays with me. Even when he retires, it's staying with me. I'm not selling it. This This stays with mama. This is near in my heart. Cherry blossoms are my favorite flower. I'm making a cherry blossom patch tab now. And I have this light pink, but it's not here. So it'll probably be dark pink. But I have cherry blossom files. So yeah, this is the one he wore the other day in 13. He worked beautifully in it. And it made me realize I really love 13 inches on him. And I haven't done yet, but that's the reason why I'm practicing on making collars, because I have cherry blossom fabric that I want to make a collar for him. I brought this all the way from NC. Do we see the vision? Like, instead of buying one, I'm like, oh, let me make one. I really would love to make one that's like with webbing and this basically, like this pink would be the cherry blossom, and then do webbing that has service like that, or like, you know, cutie blossom something, you know what I mean? So like, yeah, like I ain't going on about this, but this gorgeous. And when it came with like the pink little Velcro straps. And I'm loving like mixing metal hardware with this. I did it with this one because I don't have any metal buckles left because I use them for my customs. But I have a lot of these like metal things here. So I'm like loving mixing like these. I have like 100 and something of these. And I have, when I bought the hardware from Lily Dogs Gear, I have a lot of these now. I have like over 60 of these or something like that. But like, yeah. So, and this is so well made. So I'm loving this. Like, it's one of my favorites. Now, the rest of these are from Coastal Pet Collective. I'm gonna show this one and then I'm gonna jump to the other ones. Okay, this is his first mesh one that I got. This is one of the ones that I said was a pre-made. That's in 12 inches. Excuse me. But I want to get him, you know, spring's coming up, or spring's here in summer, and excuse me, when he does work, I want him to be able to work comfortably, whatever. And I see like they do put an ice pack in the pockets or whatever. So this both side panels say service dog, ignore me, sweet but working. It's like a sprinkle theme. These are both cutesy. So it's like a bubblegum pink mesh, and then the side says the same thing I just said. So it's like sprinkles, stuff like that. And they did it with like plastic D-ring. So this is a 12 inch. So this is his first mesh like ever. This is one of the ones I'm thinking of selling probably. But at the same time, like, I'll probably leave this here. Not probably. I'll leave this here in New York. So that this other one I'm gonna show you, that's mesh. That's gonna stay in NC. So that when I travel back and forth, and I'm like, damn, it's hot. I really wish he had something mesh. You know, he has this here and he has the other one. So I'll probably make I love making patch tabs to match his vests. Sometimes if the vest doesn't have like a D-ring on it or whatever, I usually have it on my person, whether it's on my leash or on my treat pouch or something like that. So this is his actual first mesh thing. I actually love it. And then the underside, see like mesh here, so that's why I see like they say to like put ice packets in here, whatever. And he overheats very easily, and that's one of the things is, even though he's a mixed breed, whatever, they tend to overheat, so he gets sick in the heat. So yeah, this one I got like 2 days ago. I said I was gonna jump to that one, but I'm just gonna show the two meshes. This one matches the stitch patch that I showed you. This one is a 13.5. Well, they had a 15-inch one online, but I was like, hey, can I get a remake of this in like a 13.5? So they told me to buy the listing for the 16 one, and then they'd make me the 13.5 one. Like, they didn't get back to me until like afterwards. I wasn't rushing them. I was just like, you know, a little update or whatever. And they made me a patch tab to match because they had to order more fabric or whatever. But this is Stitch Team, and this is like pink and blue are colors, and I was like, Lilo and Stitch, I'm there. So yeah, it's basically the same thing as the other one, just inverted. So this one has patches on the side. So this one, it's mesh on the side, but canvas. So both sides says service dog, give us space. So you could put an ice packet in here. The underside only, like, that part is mesh, this part is canvas or whatever you want to call it. So it's this, and then the middle says not all glitches are visible, because I like that though, because I think that's what caught my eye the most, because not all my disability is not really visible. So this is a 13.5. I tried this on him the day before yesterday. It's nice. I'll probably, depending on how warm it is or how warm it will be, I'll probably have him wear this, or I'll take my Patience and Love professional one, whatever, and I have collar that matches this and whatnot. So this is the other one. I'm gonna try and do a size comparison for you guys so you guys can see. So first one in the front is 12, and then this one is 13, so you guys can see. Like for me, I'm like, damn, that's a big difference. But maybe to you guys it's not that big of a difference, but it's a big difference to me, because I'm like, damn. But I put this one in my drawer and I have the stitch one out. So yeah, these last two are the ones I got for my birthday. I showed you the Belize little mini leash wrap, and I showed you the one piece one that just both say Silver Star. So this Belize one, Closebow Collective, is a custom, and I love it so much. I designed it myself. It's near and dear to my heart. Like, I haven't used it yet, but this is one of those vests that are like fun. People will read it and be like, huh? If you're from the islands, you know. But the middle says, you better Belize it. That's the saying. They also say in Belize. I have the Quilbio toucan because that is the national bird of Belize. And the national animal is a tapir. I forgot the specific one. As the animal expert, I can't remember. But it's brown with white spots and lines. Toucan is my sister's favorite animal of all time. Then the bottom says, no touch me. It's spelled in Creole. Both sides panels say Coffee Service Dog. I am working away. And then the bottom has two like intersecting like leaf twigs, you could say, but the Belize flag has it. If you look up Belize flag, you'll see it. But then underneath on the flag it says sub umbra florio. I forgot what it stands for. I have it on my TikTok, like under the movie stand, something like that. But this is 13.5. Red webbing, blue canvas, green zippers. So this is what it looks like. I'm showing it to you because, you know, that's how it looks like. You can let them instincts. It's fine. That's what it looks like right there. And then, yes, Cupcake. What's the matter? Want to come up? If you don't want to come up, then say something. Come here. Come here, you. Come here, you. What? Okay. Next one is the one-piece one. That's what I'm getting collar for. This is the one. So I designed this one too. One Piece inspired. It was so nice. I guess they posted it on their feed, like One Piece inspired. So like awesome sauce. The middle panel says, no matter how hard. Come here then. Okay, the middle one says, no matter how hard or how impossible it is, never lose sight of your goal. Your goal. Oh, jeez. Okay. Then it has his scar that's on his chest. Then next to it has a straw hat, and then it says Pirate King on duty. Both side panels say Service Dog, her lifeline, and crewmate. I am working back off. On both sides of Service Dog, it has a sailor's anchor, and then on the bottom of the vest, it has a ocean wave. I got a yellow webbing, red canvas, white zippers. So like this is it right here. I cannot hold it with two hands because old little man is here. So sorry, baby. So this is what it looks like. It has two D-rings. You guys can see. So that's everything, and when the other stuff comes, I'll make another video. But till then, I hope you guys liked it. You guys can see Pootie Pie. Oh, say hi, Pookie. Oh, say hi to the prince. Ready? He's looking at his stuff. That's what he does. He's like,